responsibility. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Hey SR, welcome back to another weekday news show. I'm Bailey.
And I'm Abigail.
Gail, how are you liking this class so far?
Oh, I'm just having a grand old time here.
Wonderful. We love having you here. Sometimes.
Well, at least I'm actually learning something in this class.
Like what?
Well, I found out that the Twitter bird's name is Larry.
Wow, how useful.
Unlike you.
Let's just get to the fact of the week.
Yo, Gail!
What's up, Bales?
Do you know that birds do not urinate?
How?
They just convert it to uric acid.
Well, then where does it come out of?
Still comes out of their anus.
Oh, well, I've got an even cooler fact. Did you know that birds fly 6 months non-stop?
What?
I can say that I learned how to bird call in that video.
Look, you're actually learning something in this class.
Actually though, that's ridiculous how long birds can fly.
It's also ridiculous that some people take on the triathlon alone.
Piece of advice, Gail, don't sign up for it.
Why, Bailey?
You would not last a lap in the pool.
Are you signed up for the triathlon? A 400-yard swim, a 10-mile bike ride, a 2-mile run. It's on Wednesday, May 8th at 12:45. Accepting students 9 through 12. You get a free t-shirt, fun, and door prizes. Turn your registration form into the office. Join now!
Wow, you're right, Bailey. I don't think I'd last a lap.
What can I say? I'm always right.
Although I would definitely lap you on the track.
Gail, do not test me.
Let's send it on over to Braden and Chase in Storm Center.
Hey SR, I'm Chase.
And I'm Braden, bringing you this week's Storm Center.
Even though it's still early in the seasons, the track team has already competed in 4 meets.
But how do they do it? It's been so cold outside.
Well, lucky for them, their first couple weeks are spent indoors.
Oh, that's right, because didn't they just have the CLC indoor?
Yeah, last Saturday in fact. Let's take a look at a recap from the meet.
Looks like they're starting off strong.
I would agree. Their next meet is next Thursday, located at Crosby Ironton.
Golf has also been practicing their putts and drives inside at Stay Fit.
The golf team even had the chance to squeeze in an outdoor meet on Tuesday before the big storm hit. The boys' next meet will hopefully be this upcoming Monday in Brainerd at the Legacy Golf Course.
The girls will compete next at Rich Spring Golf Course also on Monday.
Softball had a game on Monday against Monticello, but was unable to bring home a win.
Baseball also had a game against Monticello on Monday and lost 9-5.
Both teams are looking for the snow to disappear and the fields to dry up.
Due to the weather, both teams are unsure when they will play next.
But make sure to be on the lookout for further announcements.
That's it for this week. Back to you, girls.
Thanks, Braden and Chase.
Short and simple today. Glad we could just get to the point, unlike some people.
Ouch, Bales. I thought we agreed during the break to quit with the insults.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever.
Gail, since you learned so much in this class, what's the spring play about?
Well, I figured you know since you'd be a perfect actor because you're really good at putting on a good show.
Gail, that hits deep.
Well, love looks not with the eyes but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind.
Dang, are you Shakespeare or something?
No, Bales, but speaking of Shakespeare, the spring play is doing a rendition of his writings.
The spring play is shown tonight and tomorrow at 7 p.m. and also Sunday at 6 to make up for Thursday's canceled show.
I might have to swing by. I'm a big fan of the man.
Mind if I tag along?
No.
Oh. Well, who's got news today?
Eli and Will. Let's send it on over to them.
Thanks, girls. Hey, Eli, have you heard about all the cool things that have been going on around the school?
No, I haven't. What's been going on?
Well, Mr. Master's class has been building some sheds.
Sounds really cool.
Yeah, let's hear from one of the students who can tell us more about it.
Alright, so our group decided to do a pole shed. It's the only one of the three that's made of steel. We started with the base. It's a 10-foot by 12-foot shed. I'd say we're the farthest ahead right now, but that's because we've been asking a lot more questions because we want to learn. But right now we're preparing for the storm that looks like it's coming soon here, so we're wrapping everything up and hopefully we'll get it done here in the next few weeks and maybe start on another one.
I wish I could have been in that class. It would have been really fun building sheds.
If that looks fun, wait until you hear what Mr. Evan's class did.
What did they do?
They exploded some watermelons using rubber bands.
Now that sounds like something I would like to do.
What section are they doing this for?
They are now learning about forces, and we're talking about balanced versus unbalanced forces.
How many rubber bands does it take?
Usually takes about 400 on average.
How long does it take to explode?
Right around 40 minutes.
Well, that's all for the news this week.
Let's send it back to Abby and Bailey.
Dang, SR, that's a lot of cool in the school.
But you know what's not cool?
What, Gail?
The amount of garbage and pollution we leave for sea life to die in.
You're right. I'm not about to go to the ocean just to see some garbage. Whoa. You know what else isn't cool?
Is it those kids that are running around the halls?
Yes, I was just walking to lunch and some dude totally just trampled me because it happened to be chicken nugget day.
Well, that's what happens when us kids get hungry, Bales.
That's why we don't run at Sock Rapids Race High School.
Why is she running?
Are we late for class or something?
Oh, hey, Bryson, how are you doing? Do we run at Sock Rapids Race High School? No. I knew you knew the answer. Thanks, bud. Have a great day.
All right, guys, ready to get to class?
Yep.
Guys, I can't run in my Uggs.
Keep it to a power walk, SR.
Bales, I've been getting really stressed out lately with all these shows.
Well, I recommend getting outside, especially with all this warm weather coming up soon. Hopefully.
You're right. A long walk outdoors can be really relaxing.
I heard Reed went on one himself the other day. Let's check it out.
For me, nature is pretty neat. So that's why I started the nature walk. So everybody can find out just how neat nature is, instead of just me knowing about it. Oh wow! Score! This is an aspen. You can tell it's an aspen by the way it is. Wow! Now, nature's pretty neat still, but there's a lot of wild animals out here. So when you're out here, you want to make sure you have some sort of self-defense. Now me, I don't have anything. So I'm going to go inside here and get something. Because there's a lot of wild animals here like bears, mountain cougars, and fighting goats. So I'll see you guys in a few hours. Oh, gee dang it. Gee, it really raining and snowing. There's a lot of wet stuff coming down right here. But like I said, self-defense. You want to make sure you bring a gun. Because you want to tell the animals, hey, you're pretty neat, but I respect your distance. You do not want to kill them. Now, when I'm out here in nature, I always want to get the chance to see an animal like a fox or some sort of mountain beast. So I'm going to try to shake things up a bit. Yep. Yep. You go. You go. Yep. 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 Nothing. Gee dang it. Man, look at all this neatness in one location. That's called nature.
No more, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the bag. Horse stock is.
Wow, the weather has been really bipolar lately.
I'm about done with this snow and cold.
Yeah, me too.
Why don't we get more disappointed and send it over to Ray and Reed with the weather for the weekend?
Wow, what a week we have had with the weather. Today it is still pretty cold with the high reaching a mere 35 degrees, along with a low of 26 degrees. We should see some more sun this weekend, but it's still going to be quite chilly. Saturday's high is 41 degrees with a low of 20 degrees. Sunday is going to be almost identical to Saturday with a high of 42 and a low of 22. Stay warm and have fun this weekend, SR. Let's see what's happening outside with Ray.
You can tell it's cold and snowy. It's April, but it's still snowing. Back to you in the studio.
Well, I guess that isn't that disappointing.
Well, nothing is as disappointing as grabbing the skull card in Silent Library.
You're right. I would not want to do any of those challenges.
Yeah, well, some of our weekday news members, along with 2 special guest teachers, had the guts to take on some of the challenges.
We would like everyone to go vote on Instagram as to who was the loser of Silent Library.
The loser will be performing one last challenge next week on Monday. Anyways, that's all we have for this week, SR.
See you next week and be sure to stay tuned for one last clip.